set it up right, it'll tell you everything you made,
Good morning,
how much you
ladies
got
and gentlemen,
income,
and
how much is
welcome
profit.
aboard.
It'll tell you
Please
everything you want to know,
ensure that you fastened your
or pretty
seatbelt,
well.
return your seat back and folding trays
And
to
just
their
pull
full
off the
upright
report and
position,
print it off,
and
take it to
store your
tax man, and they
carry-on
can figure
luggage
you right
in either
out.
the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated next to an emergency
Of course,
exit, please
I quit
carefully
filing
read the
taxes
special
about 4 years
instructions
ago
located
now.
near that exit. If you do not wish to report
Tax lady
or
said,
functions
with the money you
disturbed
make
during
and
an emergency, please inform a crew
your
member
retirement and all, you don't have to file no more
at
if you
this
don't want
time. We
to.
request that all portable
So why would I
electronic
file?
devices, such as cell phones or portable computers,
Anyway,
be either powered off or put into airplane mode, as these
don't
devices
make
may
enough for
cause
them to
interference
bother me.
with the aircraft's navigational and
If I
communication
did file, I
systems.
still wouldn't
We
know that.
notify you when it's safe to continue to operate
Right.
the devices.
Yeah, it's the same for me here.
Aboard this aircraft, as well as tampering with, disabling, or
I
destroying
make more right now than I
non-commercial
have any time in my
aircraft is
lifetime that's sitting
prohibited
on my
by
butt.
law. If you have any
But
questions
Wow.
about our
I
flight,
spend my life
please
doing
don't hesitate
that to
to
get
ask
there.
a crew member. Thank you for your attention.
I've got a little bit of rental property, and it brings in almost double what Social Security pays.
Yeah, right now my flight sim's running. My graphics card's running at about 50 degrees. And processor, I think, is running about 54. Let me look here.
Now, mine's probably ever too bad like that.
51. So yeah, it's not too bad.
I was thinking I'd seen it higher, but probably not. Since I've seen what I saw a while ago. It's been a while since I actually looked at mine. My machine's dirty too. It's been over a year since I took it apart and cleaned it. Maybe 2.
Ooh.
I've got to get it down and clean it, so I'll just do it.
Yeah, I just cleaned mine out a month ago.
And maybe the reason I'm getting the blue screen once in a while. But
Yeah.
usually the blue screen's early in the morning. I think Windows getting piled up on me.
Oh yeah.
If I boot it in the morning, a lot of times when it gets just about the time it gets through booting, it'll stop and throw a little blue screen up. So it had a problem, need to reboot. They'll reboot one time, and everything's fine. But
How long you been running Windows since you've installed it?
3 years probably.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I've got usually 1 year, and you got to redo it on mine. And
Yeah, 18 months.
I probably got about 3 years in these. Now since I installed them, and they've also been transferred from drive to drive 3 times within that year.
Yeah, I bought an SSD drive, a solid state drive.
Yeah, I had
3 months ago, and that's when I did the Windows on it. So it's just a flight sim. I have another hard drive, a terabyte hard drive. It's just a regular old hard drive that's got Windows on it too. But that's what I do all my other stuff on. My solid state drive is nothing but flight sim and the stuff associated with it.
I started off with this machine when I bought it. I put a Samsung 1 terabyte in it, and after a while, I took it out and put a 2 terabyte A320 in it, which has been a good one. And I just cloned it. I used what is that?
Yeah, the Acronis.
Yeah, Acronis. I used that to clone it myself.
That's good software.
I cloned it, and then later on, I took that when I took that drive out and put the other one in. I built another machine. It's on the other desk store, and it's actually built bigger and newer than this one, but it don't have a video card in it because what I'm using for, I don't need one in it. But I put the other drive in that machine and booted it without. It didn't do anything to it. I'm talking about it booted the Windows just like it was on it. All I did was re-register them. I wouldn't have had to do that except I was, making a second copy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right.
If I'd been back on the same motherboard, I wouldn't have had to do it. But I bought Windows for that one. I put it in there and used the code off the disk I bought for that. And then I bought me a 4 terabyte A320. That's what I'm running now. And I cloned over it. I'm running a 4 terabyte A320 with a 1 terabyte SSD in the back of that, and on the back on the desk behind it, USB like a passport. I got a 4 terabyte sitting back there for storage.
Gotcha.
And it stays hooked up 24/7. I've got another 4 terabyte laying here that I use on my other. I try to keep 2 or 3 and keep everything backed up from one to the other. When it crashes, I should have most of it.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 or 3 of the smaller ones, 1 or 2 terabyte.
Yeah, important thing about making a video card last is make sure you got a big enough power supply. That way.
Yeah, that's right. I started off with this. This has got I think an 850 Corsair in it.
Yeah, I've got a 750 on mine, and that's more than adequate.
Right.
It
But
this system, when it's under full load, might pull half of that. So,
yeah. If you're pulling a 3080, 3090, you would need a little more.
Yeah,
it would probably handle it, but it would strain it. I wouldn't want to put a 3080, 3090 in what I got here now, but
if I was going to go with 3090, I would go ahead and buy me a 1,000-watt one.
There you go. There you go. That's what I was thinking.